my foot, so that's why that's like that. Okay, so hi. So I'm Abby. I'm a ninth grade child. But so I just wanted to. God is really calling me to talk to y'all about my testimony. And so I guess I'm just gonna go. So when I was in 6th grade, I moved to Deer Lake Middle School. And I didn't really want to go there. It was really awful, actually. I hated it so much. And so yeah, I got there and I didn't really have friends. They all didn't like me. And so I started hanging out with these people that were just really different than I was, and it's not that different, but it's just not people I would hang out with. And I'm just gonna go ahead and say this. I'm really sensitive to cuss words because of the situation, but they just used words that I had never heard. And I grew up in a Christian home, and my parents didn't use that kind of language a lot. So I was really confused on why they were saying all that. And then I decided it'd be cool if I started doing it too. And so one day I was watching Mean Girls, and
It's like my anthem.
But yeah, so I was watching Mean Girls, and they were using some of the words, and it wasn't bad, but I just was really confronted because I was saying words that I wasn't supposed to be, and I have a really guilty conscience, and so it hit me like a bunch of rocks. And I texted my mom, and I was like, Mom, this is not chill, and Mom, I'm saying all this stuff. And she was like, what the heck, why would you tell me this? And so that happened, and then it just went downhill from there. And I had anxiety, and I left my best friend's birthday party, and I didn't know that I had anxiety. And so after that I really got really sad, and I started having all these really weird and random thoughts, just about the stupidest things, and I didn't know why that was happening, and it was making me really sad, and I cried a lot, and I started telling my parents because I wasn't going to keep it inside. It felt bad to not tell them everything, and so I told them, and they were so confused, and they were like, what the heck, it was so weird, and I would just cry a lot, and I stayed in my room, and I actually didn't eat for 3 days because I didn't want to, and I thought that it was kind of pointless to eat, and it got so bad that my sister was supposed to be studying for a test, and she was sitting outside my room because she was really scared that I was hurting really badly, and yeah, so that was really bad, and I got to the point where I thought, why is God doing this to me? Why me? I haven't ever done anything bad. I'm a good person, and I was so confused. And my sister had brought up the lakes before, but she realized in a time of weakness, she was like, yo, this week you're coming. It's not a choice. She basically put me in her car, and I went, and I sat alone. Actually, I sat with Valley Fry, so shouts out. So I was sitting there, and it was so weird because I didn't know what was going on. In D camp, all I remember is that I was really hit really hard that Jesus loved me, and I was not a bad person, and that all these things that I was thinking was nothing in comparison to our God. And so I just kept going to the lakes, and things just kept getting better. And I literally owe it all to my sister, so shouts out to you. And then with that, things just got better, and I was lit like a candle on Christmas. And so yeah, and then came Crosswild, and I went to Crosswild, and I got saved. And then after that, I actually got baptized with my sister, and she helped me from then on. And when my anxiety got bad, she actually would yell at me because I was being a baby, and that I should be going to things like Crosswild. And so, yeah, so I strongly believe that God put her with me in that situation, that time, because she knew that I was struggling, and she knew that I needed to be here. And from then on, God, really was just yo, so, this is what's going on, and, I'm not going to say that it's easy after you get saved, because it's not. I mean, even after I got saved, I was still bullied. I still literally deal with insecurity every single day. So don't ever think that it's going to be perfect and easy afterwards, because it never will be. And so, but now I wake up every single day and I'm alive and I'm living for the glory of God, and that's all that matters. And yeah, and then I have 2 verses to show you. Sorry, they're on my phone. The first one is, sorry, I'm blind, so I can't really read it. You intended to harm me, but God, I can't read it, okay. But God intended it for good to accomplish what is now being done for the saving of many lives. Genesis 50:20. And the other one is, to find it, sorry. My bad, sorry. My phone's really slow. Okay, it's Psalms 9:10, and it says, "Those who know your name trust in you, for you, O Lord, do not abandon those who search for you." And that is so true, guys. Like, seriously, God will never leave you, like, no matter what. And so, yeah, I just wanted to tell you all that. And if you ever need to talk to me about anxiety or anything like that, I've been through it all. So, yeah, thank you.